Welcome back. This is Nerd Dad on episode 48 of our Factorio playthrough. And last time we found out we're out of coal. So we're going to quickly go down and pick up some electric furnaces. And we are going to quickly fix up that problem. And if it's a problem there, you can almost be guaranteed it's a problem with our iron ore as well. So I think we better get a bunch. And I mean by a bunch, I mean... don't worry about the purples. We're gonna just take them all. Come back and give them what's left. Gimme, gimme, gimme. There's a couple hundred, way more than we need. And that's okay. I want to make sure that we replace absolutely everything because if these are blinking, you know those are gonna start blinking. Let's get this fixed up and let's get her back on track, and then we can actually do a little bit of cleanup on the as well. So unfortunately, what does it mean? It means we've got to do a bunch of wiping and cleaning. Okay, so what are we gonna do? Well, we're gonna start. Oh, and I don't have any bag space. Of course I don't. Alright, so let's just pitch out. That's the slow way of doing that. Oh, didn't know I could do it that way. Look what I just learned. Get rid of robots. Thank you. Of course, that's not going to make my logistical guys happy because they're not going to have anywhere to go. Okay. And we'll just kind of come down here. And I think what we'll do is we'll just say, you know what, guys? Actually, let's do it that way. That is actually going to be a better way to do it. We're going to come down here and we're going to say, guys, bots, wipe it. And you guys, wipe this side. Wipe it all. And let's get some blues in here and just replace these like this. How come you guys didn't wipe out the power poles? Do it! Alright. A little bit of cleanup here. And then we can just place out our blues. And get some poles in place. Now, this is where if we had kind of set this up properly at the beginning, we would be happier that we laid our poles out properly. So, there's pluses and minuses across the board. Alright, so we got the electric one going there, and what we can do now is because we don't need the coal, we want to make sure we don't get any. So we're just going to chop it right off and double feed it and just get it going really well. And we want the same thing here. No more coal, please. Just turn it all off. And we're going to come down here and we're going to say, you know what, guys? We need you to be red. And that is not going to help because that is going to break our line. So we're going to have to think through a couple things here. I don't know what I was doing when I did that. Clean that up. Now let's convert everything over to blues as well. It's faster feeds. And we will pull this line a little bit further over. In fact, we almost could... where was that coming from? Oh, that was cool. I don't even need it. Beauty! Okay, what can we fit in here? Will you fit there? Yes, you will. And back up the other side. And get some lines out going. It's a little bit of work, but you can see at least we got the spacing. I mean, otherwise we would have had to pull the whole thing up. Good enough. And power, please. Don't need it there. Just need it on this side. At least it starts getting easier once we get off that main outside line. And you guys need somewhere for your stuff to go. Okay. going to need some power as well. Takes a little bit to get all this done up. And wipe another line. I'll just kind of keep going down here and wiping things out. I'm going to just keep wiping the whole... I think I'm just going to... At least our grid's intact, but I'm going to pull all the yellows as well. And then I think what we're going to do is we're going to cheat. How many we got there? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I wonder if we can squeeze. Let's put 8 on there. We can always double up. Just kind of go like this. Kind of like that. Should fit. And just kind of come along here and say, will you fit there like that? That's looking like she'll fit. And we can get 2 more in there. Why aren't you fitting though? Nope. It's got one little thing here. It's just saying it can't fit in for some strange reason. Whoop, that's a little big. There we go. Come on, get to work. No, it's dying now. Oh, some poor robot trying to get his way across there. I'm sorry. It's on you. Alright, so we need to stop this coal from going. So we got to burn off this coal first, so we're just going to let that burn off and not worry about it. I see we got some coal stuck down here. We'll just get that off the end here and just throw that in there. Okay, that's looking good. You may as well pull that offline. Don't need that anymore. Why don't we pull that? We have another line that's doing this work as well, so eventually maybe we can bleed these out and throw them into some network space here. Now let's throw another robot right in here, just so we've got another one. They're cheap enough now, we're just kind of throwing them down wherever we need them to do stuff. Okay, that is at least somewhat working. We just gotta get this cleaned up. And we got lots of coal up here still, which is kind of disconcerting. I'm gonna cut the coal though. We're gonna pull the cord on the whole thing. A little bit worried about pulling the coal. If we pull the coal now, then bad things. But if we pull the coal now, we save the coal for our furnaces, which I kind of prefer. So I think we'll cut the switch. Let it all burn out. It's going to cost us in the short term. And I think what we do is we'll start building now as best we can. Alright, so best way to handle it. Let's think about it. If we were to pull this whole thing offline right now, do I have the space for it? Just wipe it. Okay. And let's just pull all of this and all of this. Yeah, what can I get rid of here? Get rid of all that coal. And there we go. Nice clean line. Now, I'm not sure it's going to let me put this one that I just did for the copper down. It may struggle with it. But hopefully it will. Why getting that one little... Our thing has one yellow silly little thing on it, and it's causing us a bunch of grief. So we're going to just clean all this up so we can get rid of it. Just get it all replaced. And that might help us. Won't hurt us at least getting all this updated anyways. Dun, dun. Shrunk. There we go. Okay. Let's try this again. Let's get you. Trash you. Let's grab the 10 to 10. That's what we really have up there, is tenors. That's not gonna work. I don't want it. Oh, you little dog pink face. Alright, I'm gonna grab the 8 then. It is a real think face the way it's set up. Oh, I see the... Look at that. That's gonna not be good. Alright, we're getting there. And basically like that. There we go. Hopefully we can just spin around and drop this right on top of here. Oh, it's because I've got reversed lines. Grr! You know what? Fine. I'm going to cheat here for a second. I just go down here and we'll grab a temporary. Okay, be like that. It's because we've got these lines going backwards and forwards. We're getting all this grief. Still won't do this back end. It's the weirdest thing. It's like, I don't know why it's got it, but it keeps saying nope. But yeah, as soon as I do that, it's fine. No. Weird stuff, that. Alright, fix it anyways. It's that yellow line. Even though we ran up and down those lines, we still got that little bit of yellow. And I blame me, I missed it, but... I'm gonna send a couple. What do we got? 4, and 4 is 8, so we need 2 more on the ends. So we should just be able to go like that and drop 2 more on the ends. So, okay, there we go. And we should be getting, where are we? Still in our logistical zone. Oh, we just need one right here. And he'll keep us filled up. That's what we want to do. We just want to make sure we're going to keep being fed goodies, and then what we're going to do is get this all moved up, and then we'll update the whole thing. And one side, oops, don't need that there. Turn that into blue. Okay, here comes a bunch of stuff. Taking away all those things I don't want. Okay, now let's try this again. We don't want... Trash you. Trash you. We got a couple of those, things that we had before where we had to create a book and get rid of them. So let's do that again. Weirdest thing. Don't think we run into those problems. Don't know what's going on. A map of all sorts of weirds. That's not gonna work. we're going to need some power lines over here before we go any further. I'd rather have overkill than underkill. Alright, let's get this prettied up. Since we're going to copy and paste it all the way across, let's get it all just made a thing of beauty. Okay. You, sir, are back online. And we don't need you like that anymore. And we're going to just start feeding you all sorts of goodness. Okay. That line is up and running. Okay. Chop that. Chop that. Pick up all this. Yeah, I know I'm full. There we go. And hopefully it's going to go a little bit faster now. And we will grab... Oh, why are we getting this weird blueprinting thing going on? It is the weirdest thing. Am I not saving them? Is that the problem? I think that's the issue, is that I am not saving them. Crash. Blueprint. Copy all of that. There. And of course, because this is yellow, it doesn't know what to do with it, so I'll just have to update these. So I'm waiting for it to clean off. We may as well get them all done, because it's going to be an ongoing issue all the way. Tired of the mistake. Okay, let's see if we can get this thing going. Chunk. Much better. Get the ore going in. May as well get some guys coming in and dealing with the next set. Not quite sure what I'm going to do with that little end piece there, but... And we'll pull this one offline. There we go. And hopefully, with all those construction robots coming in, good things are about to happen. And that's... one can only hope. One can only hope that at this point, it's starting to figure it out. I have a feeling this thing's gonna cause us some grief. And I got a feeling that we'll move it over to here, and maybe that'll keep it going. Alright, let's see if we can drop another one in. There we go. Clip. And will no one fit there? There we go. Get to work, you boys. I'm thinking we can help out these guys a little bit, and that might just kind of... The issue that they were getting is we're not picking these suckers up. Oh, look at the mess it's making. Come on. Get in there and do your jobs, you. I'm almost better off just to let them do their thing. If I can speed it up in any way, shape, or form, I'd like to make sure we maintain our, I guess we can start peeling back this coal line while we're waiting here. Because we don't need it anymore. What's going on now? Why are we getting so much grief? Alright, hopefully we weren't pulling this way down somewhere else, which is what we were doing with it. So where was this going? It was feeding this beast. Alright, so we still need that to happen. Gonna bring this back. But we don't need to snake it through the other system now, which is beneficial. We're going to bring it right over to this coal line here and snake it off of here. And that'll get it a little bit cleaner than it was. Okay. Because actually now it'll get some coal. Alright, and what are you? You're metal. Alright. I think we're getting there. It's all looking good so far. I'm going to pull this back like this. And pull this to... Where are you going? You're snaking around and all sorts of weird, wonderful things. Just figuring out where it's all going. Looks like we're managing to keep the lines backlogged, which is something good. Where was this coming from? So what we're missing right at the moment is a way to get this fourth line over to the other side. So that's the thing we need to snake over. Okay, and that was because we were at one point mining right there. So I'm gonna do a couple things here. I'll just that's gonna work out okay. Oh, get this cleaned up. It looks like nothing else is coming. Just throw that in the kitty. Alright. There's that up. There's that. Get rid of that. Time for us to get rid of all this old stuff that we're just not using anymore. And that looks like about it. Okay. How much cleaner is this running now? The only other thing I would think I would like to do here is I'd like to split this line just so it can help this other line. Kind of drawing a blank. Oh, that's up at that. Huh. Well. Why are you guys struggling so much? Come on. Where are these guys? You're really struggling with getting these in place. just be like that. I'm not sure what everybody's sweating about here, but they seem to be just can't seem to pick up the rest of the stuff. Alright. Looks like it's good to go. And what have we got? Just checking to make sure our bus is nice and thick. And it is. Okay, we put research on hold on purpose. We did that. We got the lines backlogged, which is what we wanted to do. We've updated the miners. Not worried about the steel because we're backlogged now anyways. Looks like we finally burnt off most of the coal over here. So I'm going to pull off this balance of this. Run a quick swath down the side here. Kind of like this. And if we're going to copy, we're going to want to copy something like this. Probably already had something similar, but let's just do it like that. That. Trash that. A lot of warnings. Okay. The rest of it is going back into line. So we'll get those purples up and running. Nice to see the purples are still backlogged even though we kind of ran off. Of course they are because we weren't learning anything. So no risk there. Let's just get over here and get these back in place and then, and only then, and look, we've already got a nice backlog going here. Here. I need something I can throw away. Thank you. Alright. Let's get rid of a bunch of this stuff. We're in good shape here. Just, run away. Let the network take care of it. Okay, get rid of you. Get rid of you. Let's take a serious look at what we got to build. We got to build low density structures, steel plates, and a little bit of plastic. We're going to want some solid fuel. We'll worry about that. Blues and speeds. That's the one we want to worry about right now because we're going to go up and take a little look-see, see what we got for blues and speeds. And we've got them right here. So we've already kind of got this being made. I really don't want to tap this line, but as long as we're not trying to get these yellow science packs, there's no reason why we can't pull off this other side and just use it. It basically means we can't do rockets and yellows at the same time. That's the downside to this approach. Our other alternative is we come over here and we throw some blues out here. And just gotta remember, what do we need for this? You're just the same thing. It's more the same. So it's blues and yellows, blues and yellows, blues and yellows, blues and reds. So it doesn't really matter to us too much. We can pull off of here. We can bring the sulfur across. throw out some more blues. Or we can just cheat off of this here. I'm thinking if we cheat it, though, we're going to regret it. Let's go take a look at our science. We got so much stuff. Well, I was going to say we have so much stuff for yellow. Well, everything requires yellow going forward. So, what can we do to clean this up a bit? We could put blues here and bump, 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 bump. Can we make the turn? I think we can. Alright, we'll just pull that up. And we'll just kind of find, gonna have to kind of just jump this around a bit. We'll put that there on this side of the track. And just give him a little bit of power. Come on, guys. Stop horsing around. And let's just get you in place here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And you're going to be a blue. And you can go from there to there and come right down like that. And then that means we're going to need to do inserters, 2 out, which means that this will be our blue circuits. Oh, stop. Just stop. You're not as scary as you think you are, guys. Alright, we got some blues popping out there. Didn't take as long. Now the question is, can we do kind of the same thing as we did over there, which is kind of run 2 lines, but I want to double up this line is what I actually really want to do with it. I want to kind of do this. I want to see if we can bring in a red line like this. Oh yeah, this should work. Just kind of go like this. Bring this one back around like this. And kind of just feed back in the other way. It should be really simple, hopefully. Now, I'm not sure this is going to be powerful enough for what we want. So we're going to take a little bit of a look at it. 1, 2, whoop, not there. There. And just go here. Science facts, please. And just throw on a couple inserters to the far side. Those blues are coming out so slow that, you know, you can see that this is just not going to be really fast. It really is not. We could go up to the side of the line, though. We could just... Alright. I'm game. I'm willing to try it. 1, 2, 1, 2. Here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And 1, 2, 3, 4. And we'll just do some cutting and pasting here. We want... nope. Stop. No. We want all of that. That's what we want. Oh, you're just being a real dog face. Hey, you just go away. You're just being annoying now. Why won't you... Fine. can't read those? Fine, be like that. Don't know what your problem was. What is your major malfunction, Private? Alright, do that then. We'll do jump across there. Jump there. Don't need that. Or that. Get you guys coming in like that. We'll just start jumping everything across. Alright, I think we got a little bit of an upgrade over here. I saw some yellows. Let's just get that out of there. What's going on? More stuff blowing up. And why are you guys not coming over here? Come on, get it up and running. Let's go. The problem with building on the circuit is they got to get here first. Okay, now you don't know what to do because I pulled you all offline. Now I'm going to drop you in there. Now you can't complain too much because now you've got power and everything else you need. And you're part of the circuit. I've just left a few green lines, which of course has to be right there. Oh, jeez. You know. Stop. Stop, stop, stop. Just... everything falls right within the green lines. It's like, really? Are you serious? There we go. Anybody else blinking like crazy? You guys down there, okay. Now, we just need to get this across here. And hopefully, that's going to be a little bit faster. Alright, what kind of output do we need here for this? We need decent output. It's going to take 30 seconds per. What's our output on you boys? Start doing a little bit of research here real quick. 15 seconds per. And question. Blues, what are you? 10 seconds per. So theoretically I should be able to put out the blue faster. So, in reasoning, I should be able to build these, and I should be able to run 16 of these. I'll be happy if I can keep 8 filled. 8 filled? What does 8 mean? 8 means that if I'm getting one every 30 seconds, that means 2 every minute. 4 a minute. It's going to take 25 odd minutes. It's not too horrible if it'll work. Alright, should we just run it there or should we build it here? What else we got to build? Let's build it. Let's build it back this way. Kind of like this. Without that thing in the way. And we're going to want... actually, I want 2 spaces. And kind of like one... how's that going to look? Getting there? Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4. And you are going to be the first part of our space program. Rocket control units. Rejoice. It's not perfect, but it should be something. And rocket control units. So there we go. And right now we're just going to box them. Kind of like that. And we'll just box them up here for right now. It's okay. We'll be able to use them. Alright. You guys actually working? Yep. I'm liking what I've seen so far. As long as we get 8 of these suckers in 30 seconds, that'll be good. Won't take us too long. I'm feeling like we're waiting too long. That's the slowest exactly 30 seconds I've ever seen. And there's 3. What's wrong with you guys at the back end? How come you guys haven't got yours out yet? Let's do that too. You got 8? 8. It's a thing of beauty. Okay, well, we're going to call that an episode. I thank you for joining me. And next time, we are going to work on getting these low-density structures. We're going to throw together quickly some rocket fuel. Those should be easy for us. Not going to worry about the satellite, but we do have to start seriously thinking about, hey, how are we going to build this silly rocket silo? That should just be running around gathering up stuff and throwing it in together, and maybe we'll just slam it right in here somewhere. We'll take a look next time. Thanks for joining me. I'm Nerd Dad, and I'm out.